Hello. Welcome to our channel. First of all, sign up and leave your like. Real Madrid dominates list of Champions League champions in the decade, remember winners of the last 10 years. This season's semi-finals will be played between May 9th and 17th. This season's Champions League semi-finalists were defined last week. The knockout stage reserved two great clashes. For the enjoyment of lovers of the best football in the world. Giant Real Madrid, the biggest champion of the tournament, faces Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, who are looking for their first cup in the competition. Milan and Internazionale play. A great derby, symbolizing the resurgence of Italian football in Europe. Madrid reached their 11th semi-final in the last 13 years. The Merengues have been dominating the competition and boast the mark of 5 trophies raised in the last decade alone. Thus, Los Blancos skyrocketed in the ranking of great champions of the Champions League, with 14 years conquered. Milan, the second biggest winner, has half the number of titles. Real's opponent will be Manchester City, which has been enchanting sports lovers this season. Under the command of Pep Guardiola, the citizens play, for many, the best football on the planet. Guardiola's team is still looking for City's first cup in the Champions League. The English club hit the beam in the 2020-2021 season when they lost the final to Chelsea. The other side of the bracket has a gigantic duel. Milan and Inter Milan face each other again in the semi-finals after 20 years. The Rossonero went through Inter in the 2002-2003 season, then won the European Tournament trophy. Afterwards, the Milanistas lifted the Champions Cup again in the 2006-2007 season. With the Brazilian Kaká as the highlight of the team, which also had stars like Pirlo and Seedorf, the Rubro-Negra team reached its 7th year. Internazionale was the last Italian team to win the Champions League, with the trophy lifted in the 2009-2010 season. At the time, José Mourinho's team stunned the football world by eliminating Barcelona in the semi-finals. Barca were the current champions and would win the competition the following year, with Pep Guardiola in charge, Messi, Xavi and Iniesta shining on the pitch. Inter won the Champions League by defeating Bayern 2-0, with 2 goals from Argentine Diego Milito. 1 week after defining the semi-finalists for the 2022-2023 season, Bolivip Brazil recalls who were the winners of the biggest club competition in the world in the last decade. 2 Spaniards, 2 Englishmen and 1 German make up the list. Current champions. Real Madrid also won in 2018, 2017, 2016 and 2014. Luka Modric and Toni Kroos are even at the club, as great symbols of the winning streak. Rival Barcelona won in 2015. Bayern took the cup in 2020 and 2013. Liverpool in 2019 and Chelsea in 2021 complete the list of champions. Winners in the decade. Chelsea, by the way, won the year for the first time in 2012. Therefore, if Manchester City gets the cup this season, it will break an 11-year taboo that the competition does not have an unprecedented champion.